Hello! My name is Chris the Gremlin.
I'm Kayla.
Okay. And we're going to go over some fake packs that have came in to our stores and kind of like give you an education on like what those look like, because a lot of people have kind of just like got with some of these packs. So I believe I'll probably start with Pokemon. So this is a fake pack of Shrouded Fables. Jeremy, how are we doing on picture there? Can we see it?
Yes.
If you notice the pack art, there's for Twilight Masquerade.
Off to a bad start.
Oh yeah, it's not great. Yep. And then like I don't have like an actual direct comparison to Shrouded Fables, but as you can tell, like the colors like kind of a little bit off. And then also like just the pack weight. The pack, like a real pack, is like so much heavier than just like these fake ones. And then the other giveaways are this perforated edge. Perforated edge is like a dead giveaway on just like recreated packs. Some of the other things that happens is the description on the back of it, where it tells, how are we doing there? On like what the pack is. If you notice and you read it, this one talks about V-Stars, and then come and join us on Silver Tempest.
Jay Weatherman says howdy howdy.
Hello, Jay Weatherman. It's good to have you here. But yeah, that's like some of like the quick things to kind of do it. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this up. Kayla, do you want to open it?
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to talk about whatever we find in here. And, ooh, that did not like how opening that felt. All right.
Yeah.
So, at the top, we've got Terapagos EX right off the bat. You're never going to open a pack and have that be your first card. Yeah. It's, another. We've got. Okay. And then they're upside down.
Yep. So we have Terapagos EX. And then we have a Dustbun EX. All of these should be like foil, and I think these ones are overnumbered, so they should be textured as well, I believe.
Yeah, usually they'll be holographic. You'll see some texture, especially like the edges on like the rainbow should be textured. Mm-hmm. Usually they'll have hollow foil that like cuts out around the Pokemon in some way, makes them real front and center.
And then the other thing too is if you look, we opened a pack of Twilight Masquerade
or Shrouded Fable.
No.
Or it's yeah.
Yeah, Shrouded
Fable.
The thing is from Twilight Masquerade. This is from SCR.
This as well, yeah.
The Crown set. What is the Crown set?
Stellar Crown.
Stellar Crown. So this card's from Stellar Crown. This card is also from Stellar Crown.
And also with these ones in particular, the font here is different than what the font typically is for Pokemon cards.
So we have
another Terapagos.
Another one. And another Dustbone. Then we get a bunch of upside down cards. Right? So we got just a regular EX of Galvantula. Let me do all of these. Reshiram.
Okay.
So an uncommon Reshiram.
Okay, A-Spec.
An A-Specs card that is non-foiled and does not look like has none of the stuff. Also from Stellar Crown. A second one of these guys. Oh, but this is the overnumbered one.
Blastoise.
A Blastoise EX.
Also Stellar Crown.
Yep, and all of these EX cards should be foil. They are not. And then we do get one foil.
Looks kind of cool, actually.
It does. Do you want to pronounce that one? Because I will slaughter it.
Espathra, I believe. So, it looks kind of cool, but...
Yeah, when you look over at the back, it looks really, really bad.
Yeah, like, you might see this in like a kid's binder, and they might have got it from a friend at school, but flip that over, that's a dead giveaway. That, like, here's a real card off to the side.
Yep.
Night and day.
I don't know if like the camera's picking up like just the sheen, the shine of it, but it is so matte that there's like no gloss on it, because most of these card manufacturers put some type of protective gloss on top of it. And then in addition to just fake Pokemon packs, I have an entire sealed fake box of Vivid Voltage. This we got, a guy came in, I did the buy. He brought in 4 boxes of Vivid Voltage, and he had to run up to his car for something, and I picked up the 4 boxes and moved them aside, and I was like, this box is so much lighter than all of the other ones. So I forgot that there's a front camera now too. I'm just like looking up at this other camera. So some of the things that like we can notice about this box is they are very bad at doing like color gradients. So if you ever look at an actual like box of Vivid Voltage, this is like a color gradient that goes from like light to dark or dark to light or something. And then same thing here. And they just kind of like did slashes. Like they just created their own pattern because they have to, I believe, kind of like in like paint or whatever kids use these days to, you know, do their school projects. They just like recreate like these boxes and just kind of like print them out. And then the other thing that kind of is a giveaway is this perforation. The perforation, if you notice, the perforation has very like small gaps between them. On a regular Pokemon box, it is going to be a lot larger. They also, this one had a bunch of weird stuff, if I remember correctly, about being from Canada. Because they got like the thing. It also, or if I remember, had a different barcode. It had a barcode for like a completely different set. And then this one actually does talk about Vivid Voltage. So
I didn't miss that part.
Yep. I've seen the video that I used to try and like figure all this stuff out. Somebody talked about how they had a different like description on like the back of the box or whatever. The other thing is that this one is opened. I wish that they hadn't done it because one of the other tells, very like obviously, is just the Pokemon like wrapping that it comes in. The Pokeballs are so much bigger or smaller than the like actual size of the Pokeballs on like the Pokemon Company wrapping. And then the other thing too is that on a real box, if you kind of like take your finger and gently scratch it, the paint should almost kind of like flake off, especially like on the top or whatever. So if there's like parts of it where like the Pokeballs are like kind of like flaking off or whatever, it's like one of the things to actually tell that it's a real box. If it doesn't scratch off, then it is definitely a possibly like a fake box or whatever. But you know, I had one that like one of the recent ones, I think it was like a mega box or something, where I was just like having difficulty scratching it off. So I don't know if like the Pokemon Company has like changed that or whatnot. So all right,
we've also got some fake magic packs that have come into the store. I think these our owner Christopher found out in the wild somewhere and brought them back for our education. He likes to have fake stuff around, not to sell, but so that our staff can know what a fake looks like.
A reference, if you will.
A reference, yeah. And we can show one thing. I have a real Duskmorn pack. I'm going to slide in right next to it. One big tell straight away. This perforation here, can they see it, or should I bring it up? Bring it up. This perforation here.
Put your thumb under it. Put your finger under it.
Yeah, this perforation. It doesn't exist on this other one.
Yeah, on the other one, it's just a small little slit on the opposite side of the pack.
Also, you can see there's crimping up top and up bottom for the real pack. Not quite the same on the fake pack. In fact, there's no crimp up top. There's a little bit of crimping on the bottom.
Yeah,
there's a slit on the bottom. Something you can also it's easier to feel than see.
Welcome,
but
salads.
This pack, the fake one, is tighter fit on the cards like this. There's some give there. Also, if we flip it over, the text on the back here, one way smaller flap here, and they adjusted the spacing to accommodate for that flap with all this copyright stuff. But usually, like you can see here, this writing here is a little more blurry than on the authentic pack. Usually the factories or people that are faking these, they don't have the quality control or the ability to print at as high of quality as the real thing. I am interested to know what's inside one of these.
Yeah, we have not opened one yet.
Yeah. So
the other thing too, before you open that,
yeah,
there is weirdly, it's like when they stored these or whatever, they stored them so that there's this very like hard crease on them, and it is on both of the packs that we have. So that's another kind of like weird one. Whereas the other ones are more rounded.
They're smooth.
Yeah, and it's probably because of that extra space that Kayla was talking about.
All right, we're gonna. Ooh, okay. Crack one of these open. I'm wondering if it's gonna be like Duskborn cards, if it's just gonna be like
Pokemon cards. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm hoping for Riftbound.
That would be interesting. This is like impossible to open. Shouldn't even like care because it's not like there's gonna be real cards in here, right?
I don't know, maybe like I've seen repackages, but
the spot.
Normally they're resealed old packs. So
okay, we can see the token.
Is that in a different language?
No, that's a Duskborn token.
Okay.
So.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. It's pretty desaturated. That's the same kind of ad card that they put on the back of tokens. Okay, it goes common into rare, into another rare.
Okay, which is not
ooh. Okay, if you've ever seen a magic foil, this is not what they look like. These are too shiny.
Yeah, the back is also super glossy.
Yeah.
Wow. We also got 2 foils. I don't think that ever really happens.
Not typically.
Normally you can get multiple rares, but only 1 foil. That's how they divide the slots unless it has a bonus sheet.
Yeah, and then 2 basics. That also never really happens in real packs.
Because it should be 14 cards plus the token.
Oh, okay. Shows how good at.
They're also like super glossy and slippery.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 14 plus the token.
Yeah, so it's the correct number.
Correct number. But yeah, the rarity distribution is off. If you see a magic foil and it looks like this, that's a pretty good sign. If we had a loop, we could probably show off like the green dot test. Like if you're ever skeptical, you can always scan in that. If you get a high magnification on this green dot here, there's a specific pattern of red dots that you'll be able to see. The camera probably won't be able to pick it up.
No.
But on real cards, there will be a little pattern that's sort of like an L shape in the brighter part of the green here. And fake cards, as far as I've seen, have not been able to replicate that yet.
No, they're either all, like it's just a bunch of random red dots, or it is, there's no red dots.
Yeah, but I mean, even like this back, you can kind of just tell that
it's so washed out.
It's washed out. The print quality isn't as good.
What does the holofoil stamp look like?
Oh yeah, that's another. Yeah, it's just around the holofoil stamp. on a real Magic card, there should be like symbols in there, and this one it looks like it's just too blurry.
Hold down.
Yeah, it's just like
so,
a plain.
So this holofoil stamp should have a bunch of Magic symbols in it, at least one of them. But this is just.
Should we rip a card in half?
Just a bloody. Yeah, just a blurry thing. Yeah, why not? What do we got?
Just a fear of imposters.
All right, so we're looking for here is a black line in the middle, which it looks like they're reproducing with these. I think the color's a bit off, but it is there. So here's the thing. Do you have your phone? You gonna do it?
Let's see.
So one of the things that you can do is a flashlight test. So a real Magic card, some of the light from your flashlight should pass through it, and this one is blocking out all of the light. So that's how they fake the black line in the middle of the card, but the light does not pass through it, which is another thing to kind of know about your fake Magic cards.
Don't suggest ripping cards in half to test,
Yes,
but if you're pretty sure it's fake,
yeah,
that'll prove it to you.
At one time, that was a way to kind of do it, but now that they've started reproducing that, the light test is just a lot better.
Yeah.
So, all right. Do we have any questions in chat for us, or no? If anybody does have any questions, just come on down to one of our 3 stores, and we can take a look at anything that you want us to take a look at. These Pokemon packs, somebody had gotten some fake Flesh and Blood cards, and I talked through like how we identify those or whatever, and then I showed him this box of Vivid Voltage, and he was there with his son, and his son goes, "We have packs that have that cool edge too, Dad." And he goes, "Oh God." So yeah, he brought in these. What is it? Twilight Masquerade? Shrouded Fables.
Shrouded Fable.
And yeah, he brought those in, and he was yeah, no, like I don't want them. So we're using them for this educational purpose. So yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Do we have a plan on our next stream, Jeremy? Or
a little bit later, we're going to be doing
later tonight. We have
Standard Magic.
6:30. Is that in Howell?
Yep.
That's in Howell.
After that, I'll be doing Riftbound.
Cool. We got
Tomorrow.
yep.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to be cracking packs of the new
Forge.
Yep, Spirit Forge. So yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining us once again. I'm Chris the Gremlin, and
I'm Kayla.
Yep, and yeah, just come on in and say hi or watch our next stream. So, thank you.